Hello and welcome back to Great British Churches. You join us today at Borley Church in Essex. Yes, it is that Borley, but the reason we're here is to have a look at the church. And apparently there's some really nice features with it. Some graves in the churchyard, and also some ornamental tombs within the church. Come and join us. Oh, well, today we have the ecclesiastical dog Keith with us.
So there's 12 ewes that are recorded in the ancient register, the Register of Ancient Yew Trees. And someone has referred to these as being the apostles. Don't know, but they're stunning in their topiary.
Yew trees, you know, they're related with grown in churchyards since before Christian times. So.
Because they're poisonous and they were used for making bows and arrows.
Ah!
So they were put in churchyards for that reason.
I think I found that tomb you spoke about now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go and have a look.
Now the grave we're going to go and have a look at is 18th or 19th century, and I think you probably couldn't see it now if my husband wasn't in the way. So come on then, Paul, let me get nearer to you. Tell us about the significance of this.
This is, I can't remember the term.
Mort safe.
It's a mort safe, so somebody who way back has probably in the late 18th, early 19th century has chosen
1790.
1790 was not a bad guess, but somebody's chosen to have iron railings placed over the grave to stop people grave robbing, basically. So
yeah, so the likes of people like Burke and Hare, were they in Scotland?
They were Scotland, yeah.
Who would dig up corpses and sell to medical schools because there was a shortage of cadavers that the medical students could practice on. I just need to get to that too, my lovely.
Okay, I'm coming out of the way.
So to stop a loved one's body being exhumed for that sort of purpose illegally, they would put these big iron structures over them. But just look at the beautiful script on there. That is gorgeous. And that's in memory of Susanna.
I can't
Oh, it's an H. It's an H. Susanna. The beloved wife of William Coker, who died 13th of January 1790, aged 29 years. Also William Coker, who died December 1837, I think.
And there's another headstone here that says Susanna Coker as well, strangely.
So it might be her daughter.
Could well
or
be,
her mother.
But that's why people did that, to make it difficult to pinch a... And this has got an incredibly deep ditch all the way around the churchyard. Apparently there's something like 1,000 or more burials here in this churchyard, but only about 100 or so remaining headstones. Oh, dog's having a lovely time with it, anyway. But and we do have permission from the church to come here because this church is very rarely open. Because look up Borley Church; it's got a bit of history, but we're not here for that. We're here to have a look at the church and have a look at some of the memorials inside of it. Let's carry on.
Now I have seen something that I read about in the wall. Is this the north side?
Yes, this will be the north, yeah.
And that's what they call a devil's doorway.
Ah.
So there we go, we're just going to show you. It's beautiful. Now this is rendered over flint. And there was a church here probably about 1,000 years ago. And it was made out of wood. And this has come up from that. They used lime mortar to keep the stones together, But the lime mortar is a very slow process, so they believe that this church would have took at least 6 years to construct. And there's what they would call the Devil's Doorway. I'm just going to have a look round. And I believe I've read that the church tower, did I say 15th century? 16th century?
Oh, I'm going to go with 16th, just looking at the stonework.
There we go.
I might be right.
It's quite a tall tower as well, isn't it?
As you can see, there's lots of security cameras and things around here, and that's for a very good reason.
Yeah. And there we go, there's the other side of the tower. Beautiful window there with its tracery. Then you go up there to the bell window. Beautiful. I'm just going to go. We'll have to keep walking because the ecclesiastical hound does whine a lot. Oh, and the porch is made of Tudor brick. And if anybody is a regular watcher here, they all know I love a Tudor brick. That is stunning. Anyway, we're going to turn off now and we're going to have a look around the church and then we'll come back to you. Okay, I am standing at the front door of the church. We're going to go in. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to film. There's a lot going on. There's a lady in here who doesn't wish to be on film, so I'm just going to point you that way. It will be a silent video today. Okay, I'm going to head up to the stained glass window. I happen to think this is stunning. It is by Suffling, Edward Suffling. Just looking at that. And that's Jesus as the Good Shepherd. And it is dedicated to one of the vicars that were here, Reverend Bull. Just absolutely beautiful. It is absolutely amazing. So we're going to go here, and then we've got the pulpit. It's a very small church, it's not very big at all. We've got the organ. We've got that. Look down, and we've got a ledger stone here. There is a better ledger stone up there. Now this is the Walgrave tomb. And this is Edward Walgrave, who was a Knight of Mary I. He was imprisoned by Edward VI for being at a mass at Mary's house that she had in Essex. And he was imprisoned for about a year. When he came out after Edward VI's death, he was knighted by Mary, obviously because he supported her in her Catholicism and conducted mass. But when she died and Elizabeth came to the throne, he was rearrested for having had a mass read in his own home, which is probably Borley Manor, which is down the hill. He had all his titles stripped away from him, and he died in the Tower in 1561. His wife went on to live for another 40 years and actually did remarry. And this is their daughter, Magdalena. Now, Pevsner had seen this and he said it's painted but not good. And you can see there is a lot of, I call it smuttiness, candle smokes, things like that. It's very dark. And the lady who's here did say that that red block behind her may have had a painting there because conservators came here one day and found a piece of paper behind her. So this is not going to be a very long video. It's very small, but it's some more stunning glass. It's absolutely beautiful. And this is in memoriam to Johannes Philip Kerrigan. I'll let you read that. Now this is a ledger stone to Humphrey Burrow. Now you probably don't know who Humphrey Burrow is, but he had a very famous nephew called Thomas Gainsborough. Thomas Gainsborough was born in Sudbury, so not very far from where we are now. So that's his uncle. So it is written in Latin. I'll take you back again. It is written in Latin. I cannot read Latin. I'll leave that like that. Hopefully long enough for you to read that and understand it yourself. But that's quite stunning. That has been restored and put back. Now the interesting thing about this altar, it was ordered by the government to have it destroyed in the Reformation. So instead of having it destroyed, it was actually secretly buried within the church, and it was found 400 years later and reinstated here. So that's pretty amazing. So that's the original stone church. So we're going to go down here. Beautiful pews. Encaustic tiles. Gorgeous. This is such a little charm. It really is. Anyway, the dog is whining. And I think I've shown you everything. Oh yeah, we've got the 10 Commandments either side of the door. I mustn't film the lady because she didn't want to be on film. So, there we go. Then we've got the Bible here. There we go. It's beautiful. Anyway, we'll see you on the next one. Hopefully it'll be a little gem just like this one is. The surprising thing, I must show you under here. I forgot. It's that ceiling, and it is original. It is really original, and it is gorgeous. Now they do have a bit of a startled look. I think it was more her that startled. But the one thing about this I love, I really love, it's seeing her feet and her skirts. That is so neat. Anyway, we'll see you on the next one. We've got to go because the dog is whining. He's down there. So thanks for watching this one. Sorry it's a little bit quiet, but we have got people who are walking around because this is the first time in 30 years this church has been opened. And like my husband has said a couple of times already on this video, Google the church and you'll find everything you need to know. But there is so much more to this church than its reputation. So please think of that when you look at it. And goodbye. Bye-bye.